Good evening all and welcome to All Over the Ale. Tonight we start with the finish, and that sounds a bit weird, but it is the last beer in the Tiny Rebel 7th birthday pack that I haven't tried yet, and it is this one. It's the one I've been saving till last. It's the Tiny Rebel Deya NEIPA, and it weighs in at 6.8%, and it says they are a brewery that we've loved for a while now, especially as a few of our brew team make regular pilgrimages, say that after a few, to their tap room in Cheltenham. Being famous for their tasty Merc juice bombs, we thought it would be an awesome chance to collab on this style and see how far we could push it. It's our very first foray into cryo hops too, so expect your mouth to be taken on a murky journey that pushes the word juice bomb to its limits. And I like the sound of that. I like my big juicy IPAs. Of the New England style. I like them thick, hazy, turbid, and 6.8 is a good ABV. So the artwork on the can is one of my favourite. It's kind of understated a little bit. It's the most sensible of the lot. Really is. It's nice. I like the colours. It's kind of dark, and yeah, it just works. I like on the brew tank. It says right there, now brewing, and says it's using cryo hops in the NIPA. So yeah, there we are. Great can. Let's open her up and see what she tastes like. It's kind of a sad thing that we've come to the end of the pack, but it's hopefully a fitting end. So let's go for the pour. Not as murky as I was expecting. We'll see if there's anything in the bottom of the can. It's not. It's pretty damn clear. There's your beer. You know, I mean, there's the tiniest. At most, you could say it's unfiltered. It's not ridiculously hazy. It's not gloopy. I can see through it. It's a lovely colour, it really is. Got a nice 2 fingers worth of tight white head. As for the aromas, yeah, smells good. It smells tropical. It smells pineapple, a little bit of papaya, a little bit of sweet orange, nothing bitter. Smells like a damn good beer. Cheers, let's try. And it is a good beer. Light on the body, I must say, it's very light. It is tropical to start. There's a little bit of sweetness and there's a good balance of bitter. It's not heavily bitter, just balanced a little bit, just to keep it on an even keel. It's alright, that. It's alright. Now, I was hoping maybe there's a little bit of haze. There it is. It's coming. Get her in there. There we are. There it is. There, look. Now it's there. It was obviously all sitting at the bottom of the can waiting to come out. Haze for days. Can't see through it now. Wonder if there's more flavour. I can taste what to my tongue tastes a bit like Citra, and plenty of it. No mention of the particular hops involved. I'm going to have to do a bit of digging up and find out. But there's definite elements of Citra going on. There's this slightly zesty finish. I like it. Yeah, very pleasant. Now, we'll go for a score on the Untapped rating. Now, for the NEIPA from Tiny Rebel Deya, would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. Would I rush out and buy it again? Not sure. It's very nice, don't get me wrong. But there are other beers of the style that I would perhaps prefer. I mean, it's very difficult to say there's one beer that will knock all the others off the top of the pile and say that's the only one I'm going to ever drink again. It's not going to be this one, but it's very tasty. I mean, I'm going to sit and drink some more. It's got hops that I like. It's not hugely hopped, but then again it's not a big dipper or a tipper, so I don't expect it to be heavily hopped. It's got some sweet flavours that are nice. It's got some great artwork on the can. Not that that affects the beer itself, but it's a nice part of the package overall. In fact, the whole package has been great. But it's got hops that I like. It's got a little bit of bitterness to balance out the sweetness from the juicy flavours. You've got a little bit of haze. I'd like it to be more hazy and a bit more body, but that's not to take away from it. I would definitely buy it again. I would give it a score, excuse me, of 4.25 for the Tiny Rebel Deya NEIPA. So yeah, it's a good beer. It's not groundbreaking, but it is a solid NEIPA. There's nothing to dislike about it really. So there we are. It's a good beer. A nice, very tasty beer. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, this has been the last beer in the pack, and it's been the Tiny Rebel Deya NEIPA. This has been the beer. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.